Now we're going to take a quick look at milestones. Now I don't use those a whole lot in my class, but something came up in a workshop the other day and somebody had a question about them, a little problem they were having with them, and we had to look into that. So I want to show you how to use milestones and maybe some problems you might be having with milestones and how to fix it. So we're inside our learning modules, and I'm inside this practice module, and I'm going to add a new piece of content, and it'll be a Dropbox, and we'll call it homework 1. This is where they're going to upload their first homework assignment. So if we go to assignment, still in the new Dropbox that we created, we see milestones first. Now I want to choose item completion because this is when I want it completed. And I can choose a date, let's say the 28th, and I click Save. So here's our homework 1 Dropbox. We've gone to settings and we've attached the milestone. And students can pull those milestones up over in the Tasks Navigator, this little navigating area. By clicking on Tasks, you'll see that a milestone, there's one milestone. If they click on it, it'll show that homework 1 is due on the 28th. So it's like sort of a quick way for them to see that it's due. Now, if it comes around the 29th and it's not turned in, this will go red. If it's someone has loaded something to the Dropbox, and we'll go ahead and do that really quick. And they were to submit their project, and you can refresh that. You'd come back over and see that it has been checked off. It was due and it was completed, and that's for the student. They could see that and know that they've finished it up. The other thing they could do is they can go to the Reports tab and check on Milestones and Milestones Report for me, since I'm the only one in this shell. And you can see that homework, this is when it was due, this is when I completed it. If I had chosen to use assign, it would be there. And if we look at the legend, green, it's been completed. Now, some people are having problems in classes that they'd either ported over, or they've copied from their lore, or they've copied from other places, or it's a built class somebody did for you. Students are seeing like all red everywhere, like all these assignments in here, assignments that were still assignments in the class that you're running now, but since you brought it over from another semester, what had happened was the dates weren't changing. So if we go back to our learning modules and this homework Dropbox, if they had, when we went over to their assignment area, this assignment said like 2013 or 2012. So now once we do that and we do tasks, well, since I've actually already turned it in, it isn't going to let me do that. But it would show up red. So that's why all these were red. So if you have all these milestones that are showing that the student hadn't turned work in, and they will tell you that. What you either want to do is stop using milestones altogether, which is to click none, and then you wouldn't have to worry about it. Or if you want to keep them, make sure you change your dates to the right dates. And once you do that, then everything will work fine. So milestones can be pretty handy. I kind of like the idea. I might build them into my class. I like that they go into the calendar, and I like that they are then able to pull up reports and see sort of where they are. But if you're having that problem, just check your dates.